Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is Syarifah Annisa and my student ID is F1022251028 and I'm from class 2B or PPAPK. I made this video to complete my ICT for EFL midterm assignment. Alright, the title of this video is Ethical Use of AI in Education, or how I use AI for learning without fully depending on it. Okay, the next slide is purpose. The purpose of this presentation is to share my personal experience and how I use AI in the modern era to support my learning, especially in learning English. I will begin with the purpose of this presentation, which is to use AI as a supporting tool, make use of modern technology, and improve my English skills. Next slide is the AI applications that I use. Number one is I only use one AI applications that help me with many things, which is ChatGPT. Alright, the only AI I use is ChatGPT, which I think is a versatile AI for many purposes, such as helping with studying, creating images, answering questions, and more. So I only use this AI and it is already good enough for learning. And I started to get to know and use AI when I began college, because I saw that many people were helped by it. So I tried using it to help me with my assignments that I didn't understand. And my friends also taught me how to use this AI. Next is, what is it used for? In my learning, I often use it to improve my assignments. For example, when there are mistakes or when I need additional ideas. Alright, actually, I only use AI to help me study. For example, practicing speaking, forming sentences, and helping me improve my grammar. Other than that, I don't use it because using AI excessively is not good and I'm afraid I might overuse it. As we know, it is not good to use AI more than what we need. Next is, how often do I use AI? Okay, I can say that I use it quite often, especially when I really need help from AI. I know that I shouldn't rely on AI as my main help when doing assignments, because I might become unable to work without it, even though my tasks are not that difficult. Therefore, when I'm doing my assignments, I must really understand them and work them carefully. Let's move to the next slide. Tell about your experience using ChatGPT to practice speaking. Number one is difficult or easy. Easy because ChatGPT corrects my mistakes when I speak. Of course, it is easy. AI really helps me speak English fluently and improve my pronunciations. Even without other people, I can practice with AI anytime. I feel very helped. Number two is the most helpful part. The most helpful part of using ChatGPT is that I can practice speaking anytime. It also helps me to improve my vocabulary. That is the most helpful part for me. I become more motivated and confident to practice speaking English with AI without being afraid of making mistakes or being judged. I also don't feel shy like when I speak with other people. Number 3 is the least helpful part or the most difficult part. Sometimes what I say is not exactly what ChatGPT transcribed, so I need to tell it again. So that's it. AI can also make mistakes, such as transcribing what I say incorrectly, and I have to repeat it or correct it. After all, AI is still created by humans. So that is the least helpful part of AI. Next slide is my overall opinion. In my opinion, of course, ChatGPT will not be perfect if we rely on it completely. Without our own effort, it can only do so much. Because ChatGPT is meant to assist us, not replace us. Indeed, AI can help us in many aspects, from knowledge to our daily life. As we know, as we cannot live without it, however, people in the past were able to live without AI, which made them think harder and solve problems on their own. Now, I live in a modern era full of technology. And what I am afraid of is becoming too lazy to think, as if AI can do everything for me. But I will not let that happen. I will use AI wisely and trust my own abilities. The last slide is, will I continue or use it or not? Explain the reason why. For me, I will probably continue using it for learning, such as practicing speaking and other skills. However, I won't use it for daily purposes because ChatGPT is the most comprehensive AI, so I don't feel the need to use other AI applications. Alright, I will answer Hansi. I will continue to use AI or ChatGPT wisely to take advantage of existing technology, especially to support my learning, not for random, useless, or unhelpful things. However, I will not fully depend on this AI or ChatGPT, and I only use this one AI application. So the conclusion is, I believe that AI is a helpful tool when used wisely. It can support my learning, but I must not depend on it completely. Thank you very much.